Hello students, welcome back to my channel. In the last class we have seen the relation between beta and gamma function. Today we shall discuss about how to evaluate beta and gamma functions. Here we have list of some formulas on beta and gamma functions. The first one is, if when n is positive integer, then the formula is gamma of n is equals to n minus 1 factorial. For example, if we have gamma of 5, then that can be evaluated as 5 minus 1 factorial, that is 4 factorial. Okay. Next, if we have n as a negative integer, then we get infinite. Okay. Already we have seen that gamma of 1 is equals to 1 and gamma of 0 is equals to infinity. Even we have proved this one, that is gamma of 1 by 2 is equals to root pi. Okay. We use all these results in the problems. Next, if we have n as a positive fractions, okay, then we use this formula, that is gamma of n is equals to n minus 1 into gamma of n minus 1. Okay. We continue this using this formula until we get the required result. Okay. That means we use this formula again and again to get the required result. Okay. Next, if n is negative fraction, okay, then we use this formula, gamma of n is equals to gamma of n plus 1 divided by n. Next, beta of m comma n, we know that the relation between beta of m comma n is gamma of m into gamma of n divided by gamma of m plus n. Next, by the property of beta function, we have this one, that is beta of m comma n is equals to 2 into integration 0 to pi by 2 sin power 2m minus 1 theta into cos of 2n minus 1 theta into d theta. Next, beta of m comma n is equals to integration 0 to infinity x raised to m minus 1 divided by 1 plus x whole power m plus n dx, or it can be represented in terms of y as y power m minus 1. Here in the place of m minus 1 we can take n minus 1 because beta function is symmetrical, that is beta of m comma n is equals to beta of n comma n. Therefore we can replace this by n minus 1 also. In the denominator 1 plus y m plus n divide. First one, evaluate gamma of 5. Okay. Solution. We know that gamma of n is equals to n minus 1 factorial. So that means this gamma of 5 can be written as 5 minus 1 factorial, which is equals to 4 factorial, or it can be written as 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. This is equals to 24. Okay. The next one is evaluate gamma of 5 by 2. Okay. Solution. Since here we have positive fraction. Okay. So for positive fraction we use the formula. So we know that gamma of n is equals to n minus 1 into gamma of n minus 1. Okay. We use this formula. So therefore this 5 by 2 can be written as, that is gamma of 5 by 2 can be written as n minus 1 means 5 by 2 minus 1 into gamma of 5 by 2 minus 1. So which can be written as 3 by 2. Gamma of 5 by 2 minus 1 is equals to 3 by 2 into gamma of 3 by 2. Okay. So this can be written as 3 by 2. Again gamma of 3 by 2 can be evaluated by using the same formula. Okay. We use the same formula until we get the required result. Okay. So that means gamma of 3 by 2 can be written as 3 by 2 minus 1 is equals to 1 by 2 into again gamma of this one, gamma of n minus 1 into gamma of n minus 1. 3 by 2 minus 1 is 1 by 2. Gamma of n minus 1, that is 3 by 2, is gamma of 1 by 2. Okay. This is gamma of 3 by 2 value. or this can be written as 3 by 2 into 1 by 2. We know that gamma of 1 by 2 value is root pi. Okay, since we know that the gamma of 1 by 2 value is always root pi, we use this one. So then we get 3 divided by 4 into root pi. So this is the gamma of 5 by 2 value. Okay. In the same way, we can solve any problems with the positive fractions by using this formula. Next, we consider with one example with the negative fraction. Okay, so it may be minus, we use the same one, that is, or minus 7 by 2. Okay, now we know that formula for negative fraction we have gamma of n is equals to gamma of n plus 1 divided by n. We use this formula for the negative fraction. Okay, so therefore this gamma of minus 7 by 2 can be written as gamma of minus 7 by 2 plus 1 divided by minus 7 by 2. So which is equals to minus 7 by 2 plus 1 is equals to, we get gamma of minus 5 by 2 divided by, so this 7 by 2 can be written as into minus 2 by 7, or this can be written as minus 2 by 7 into gamma of minus 5 by 2. Okay, again we evaluate this my negative fraction by using this same formula. Okay, so then we get, so this is gamma of minus 7 by 2 value. So this can be written as minus 2 by 7. Then this gamma of minus 5 by 2 value is by using the same formula, that is gamma of n plus 1 divided by n formula. So then this can be written as minus 5 by 2 gamma of minus 5 by 2 plus 1 divided by minus 5 by 2. Okay, so which is equals to minus 2 by 7 into, again cross multiplying this one, we get minus 2 by 5. Here we get gamma of minus 5 by 2 plus 1 is equals to minus 3 by 2. Okay, then minus 2 by 7 minus 2 by 5 minus 3 by 2 can be written as, by using the same formula we get minus 2 by plus 1 is equals to minus 1 by 2, that is we get gamma of minus 1 by 2 divided by minus 1 by 2. So once you know the method, then you can write directly. Okay, don't use again and again this formula. Okay, this form you can write the directly. Then we can write minus 2 by 7 into minus 2 by 5. This can be written as minus 2. Now gamma of minus 1 by 2 value is equals to, it can be written as gamma of, because we know that gamma of plus 1 by 2 value is root pi. Okay, so this gamma of minus 1 by 2 can be written as gamma of minus 1 by 2 plus 1 divided by minus 1 by 2. Sorry, this is minus 3 by 2, n value is minus 3 by 2. Okay, so this becomes 2 by 3. So now this can be written as minus 2 by 7 into minus 2 by 5 into minus 2 by 3. So this becomes minus 2 into gamma of, on simplifying this one we get gamma of 1 by 2. Now gamma of 1 by 2 value is root pi. Therefore on multiplying these we get plus 2 into 2 4, 4 into 2 8, 8 into 2 equals to 16 divided by 7 into 3 equals to 21 into 5 is equals to 105 into gamma of 1 by 2 is equals to root pi. Okay, since gamma of 1 by 2 is equals to root pi, so this is the required answer. Next problem, gamma of 7 divided by 2 into gamma of 4 into gamma of 3. Okay, this can be evaluated by using the formula gamma of n to n minus 1 factorial. So that is this can be written as gamma of 7 divided by 2 into gamma of 4 into gamma of 3. Here it can be written as gamma of 7 is equals to 7 minus 1 is 6 factorial divided by 2 into gamma of 4 means it is 3 factorial into gamma of 3 means 3 minus 1 is 2 factorial, or it can be written as 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 divided by 2 into 3 factorial, 3 into 2 factorial is 2 into 1. Okay, you can write 1 also. So which is equals to, so 3 into 2, 3 into 2 get cancelled, 2 ones are 2 3s are 2 ones are 2 2s are. On multiplying this one we get 3 into 5 15, 15 into 2 is equals to 30. So this is the required answer. Okay, therefore gamma of 7 divided by 2 into gamma of 4 into gamma of 3 value is equals to 30. So next one is gamma of 3 into gamma of 3 by 2 the whole divided by gamma of 9 by 2. So this can be evaluated. So here we have positive fractions, positive fractions. Therefore this can be written as gamma of 3 is equals to, first for this one, so since this is a positive integer we use the formula gamma of 3 is 3 minus 1 factorial which is equals to 2 factorial equals to 2. Now this gamma of 3 by 2 can be written as, so by using the formula we know that the formula is gamma of n is equals to n minus 1 into gamma of n minus 1 factorial. So this can be written as gamma of 3 by 2. So first we evaluate gamma of, or directly we use the formula. So gamma of 3 by 2 can be written as n minus 1 means 3 by 2 minus 1. 3 by 2 minus 1 is 1 by 2 into gamma of n minus 2 means gamma of 3 by 2 minus 1 is gamma of 1 by 2 which is equals to 1 by 2, but gamma of 1 by 2 value is root pi. Okay, therefore gamma of 3 by 2 value is 1 by 2 into root pi. Next we have gamma of 9 by 2. So this can be written as, by using this formula, n minus 1 means 9 by 2 minus 1 is 7 by 2 into gamma of n minus 1 is gamma of 7 by 2. Again this can be written as 7 by 2 as it is. Now this gamma of 7 by 2 can be written as n minus 1 means 7 by 2 minus 1 is 5 by 2 into gamma of 5 by 2. Okay, further simplifying this one we get 7 by 2 into 5 by 2 into gamma of 5 by 2. Again 7 by 2 into 5 by 2. Gamma of 5 by 2 can be written as 5 by 2 minus 1 which is equals to 3 by 2 into gamma of 3 by 2. So which is equals to 7 by 2 into 5 by 2 into 3 by 2. Now gamma of 3 by 2 can be written as n minus 1 means 3 by 2 minus 1. 3 by 2 minus 1 is 1 by 2 into gamma of 1 by 2. So further simplifying this one we get 7 by 2 into 5 by 2 into 3 by 2 into 1 by 2. Gamma of 1 by 2 value is root pi. So you can observe one thing that gamma of 9 by 2, here n value is, so in the numerator here 9, okay, 9 by 2, denominator we have to keep as it is, in the numerator go on decreasing by 2. So start with n minus 1, so that is 9 minus 1 is equals to, so in the denominator, or you start if n equals to 9 by 2, okay. So 9 by 2 means start with n minus 1. n minus 1 is 7 by 2. Again it's 7 by 2 minus 1 is 5 by 2. 5 by 2 minus 1 is 3 by 2. 3 by 2 minus 1 is 1 by 2 into root pi. Okay, at the end we get root pi. So suppose in the denominator if we have 1 by 2, okay, sorry, in the denominator we have 2, then use this trick, that is start with n minus 1 and you have to go on decreasing by 1. Okay, lastly you have to multiply with root pi, because then at the last term you will get 1 by 2. So gamma of 1 by 2 value is root pi, therefore we have to multiply it by root pi. So okay, you keep this as it is, we simplify it later on. Therefore, this gamma of 3 into gamma of 3 by 2 gamma of 9 by 2 becomes gamma of 3 means it is 2 factorial is 2, gamma of 3 by 2 it is 1 by 2 into root pi whole divided by again gamma of 9 by we got gamma of 9 by 2 value is this one. Okay, there. So it is equals to in the denominator we get 7 by 2 into 5 by 2 3 by 2 into 1 by 2 into root pi. Okay, so further simplifying we get 2 get cancels, root pi get cancels. Okay, so further simplifying this one we get, so cross multiplying we get 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 that is 2 power 4 is equals to 16. Find 3 15, 15 into 7 is 105. So this is the required answer. Next problem, beta of 9 by 2 comma 7 by 2. So this can be evaluated by using the relation between beta and gamma function. Okay, solution, we know that beta of m comma n can be written as gamma of m into gamma of n divided by gamma of m plus n. Okay, by using this relation we can write it as beta of 9 by 2 comma 7 by 2 can be written as gamma of 9 by 2 into gamma of 7 by 2 divided by gamma of 9 by 2 plus 7 by 2, or it can be written as gamma of 9 by 2 into gamma of 7 by 2 divided by gamma of 7 taking LCM we get 7 plus 9 plus 7 is equals to 16 divided by 2 which is equals to 8, gamma of 8. Consider this as equation 1. So this is beta of 9 by 2 comma 7 by 2 value. Okay, now we have to calculate this gamma of 9 by 2 and gamma of 7 by 2 value. So therefore we know that gamma of n is equals to n minus 1 into gamma of n minus 1. By using this formula we get gamma of n by 2 gamma of 9 by 2 is equals to 9 by 2 minus 1 is we can use that directly. N minus 1 means 9 by 2 is 7 by 2 into gamma of n by 2 is gamma of 7 by 2 into 7 by 2 as it is. Now gamma of 7 by 2 can be written as n minus 1 that is 7 by 2 minus 1 is 5 by 2 into gamma of 5 by 2. Again this can be written as 7 by 2 into 5 by 2 into gamma of 5 by 2 is 3 by 2 into gamma of 3 by 2. Okay, now it can be written as 7 by 2 into 5 by 2 into 3 by 2 into gamma of 3 by 2. Gamma of 3 by 2 means 3 by 2 minus 1 is 1 by 2 gamma of 1 by 2, or this is equals to 7 by 2 into 5 by 2 into 3 by 2 into 1 by 2 into gamma of 1 by 2 is root pi. So this is gamma of 9 by 2 value. So similarly we can calculate the gamma of 7 by 2 value. So which is equals to gamma of 7 by 2 value is, so start with n minus 1. 7 by 2 minus 1 is 5 by 2. 5 by 2 minus 1 is 3 by 2. 3 by 2 minus is 1 by 2 into at last we have to multiply with gamma of 1 by 2. So which is equals to 5 by 2, 3 by 2 into 1 by 2 into gamma of 1 by 2 value is root pi. Okay, since gamma of 1 by 2 is equals to root pi. Okay, now substituting gamma of 9 by 2 and gamma of 7 by 2 value into equation 1, we get equation 1 implies beta of 9 by 2 comma 7 by 2 is equals to gamma of 9 by 2 value is 7 by 2 into 5 by 2 into 3 by 2 into 1 by 2 into root pi into gamma of 7 by 2. Gamma of 7 by 2 is value is 5 by 2 into 3 by 2 into 1 by 2 into root pi whole divided by gamma of 8 value Okay, so in the denominator we have gamma of 8, but we will write here gamma of 8 value is equals to 7 factorial. Since gamma of 8 is equals to 7 factorial. Okay, or this can be further simplified as 7 into 5 into 3, okay, into again we get 5 into 3, root by becomes, so square and square root get cancels, we get simply 5. So here total 7 2's are there, therefore it is 2 power 7 into 7 factorial as it is. So multiplying numerator we get 1575 divided by 2 power 7 into 7 factorial. Okay, this is the required answer. You can simplify further, okay, or you can keep as it is. So this is the required result. Okay students, by using the same formulas, okay, of the beta and gamma function, you can solve this one, beta of 3 comma 1 by 2. Okay, its answer is, this is the answer, is 16 by 15, and second one is gamma of 4 into gamma of 2.5, gamma of 5.5 is equals to 16 divided by 315. Okay, so see here we have gamma of 2.5, don't confuse. So gamma of 2.5, it can be written as gamma of 2.5 means it can be written as 5 by 2. Okay, so gamma of 5.5, this can be written as gamma of 11 by 2. You can simplify gamma of 5 by 2 and gamma of 11 by 2 by using the formulas. Okay, so you will get the answer 16 divided by 315.